The shadow is not just from one angle, but it's from multiple angles.
Like, it's impossible to have this kind of quality during the 1960s or 70s. Welcome guys, welcome back to Tour Junkie. We are back again with another episode. Today, let's talk about something that is gonna be an hoax or it's something in reality. Many people say it's a hoax, many people say it's some theory, but a lot of people also believe like it's absolutely true, which is also about the moon landing. So tell me, Vicky.
Yeah, bro, you are right. Even I came across this particular topic that it is a very controversial, the most debated over centuries, probably the most, covered up mysteries of modern history.
I mean, it has been trending for a while now. I've been noticing a lot of people are talking about moon landing, about being a hoax, or maybe about being real. I mean, like, you might not know, that's all.
Let's break down and let's see what's happening.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. 40 feet down, 2.5. Picking up some dust. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Big shadow.
Yeah.
4 forward. 4
That's
forward,
right.
drift into the right a little. Down a half. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now.
My point is how the quality in 1960 is so good, bro. It's looking like nowadays how car uses those dash cameras is giving me like that kind of a quality, you know?
Exactly.
Like, it's impossible to have this kind of quality during the 1960s or 70s. Because even if you notice, bro, in the 1990s, when we were born in the 90s, I'm sure you have gone through a lot of your family pictures and all, right? I mean, if you compare it with those pictures and these pictures looks much more better than the one which has been shot in the 1990s.
That's what exactly. Okay, the quality of the video. Too good to be true. Yeah. There were certain theories why this is fake, and I think there were mainly just like 4 or 5 topics, theories that revolved all around the world till date. And that's what people can't debunk, or people who have debunked are maybe not, the answer is not up to the mark for a person to believe. I feel that. So, like, example, this shadow out here, okay? This is spaceship shadow. Now, there were astronaut shadows even. Now, people who ever saw the videos, the shadow is not just from one angle, but it's from multiple angles.
Okay.
Like a movie theater, like a studio.
Where it's reflecting to the wall and then it's coming back.
Yes. Multiple shadow angles.
Because it should be infinite, right? Because space is infinite.
Yes. Just one angle. That is the sun, the source of light. That's all. Okay. The guys debunking this even say that is space.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, people have said it looks like a multiple light set. That's why the shadow angles are here and there. And people debunking it even say that the shadow is in multiple angles because it's out in space. The sun rays is not just directly on that part of the moon.
Okay.
To give them that one angle shadow. You know, the earth revolves. The moon is also going round. Now, the sun is lighting up the moon from one particular angle. The other angle is dark.
Okay.
Now, they are not in that place. They are in the other place. That's why there are multiple shadow angles.
Yeah, that can be true. That can be true. It does make sense. It does make sense, actually. That's what, right? I mean, a lot of people also says like, have you heard about this guy called Stanley Kubrick? He is a film director who directed the movie called The Space Odyssey and also the movie called The Shining. Right. So there's also a theory that it was his mastermind that, like NASA must have hired him and tried to make a movie, like about the space where people are landing. And it's also, like trying to create this perception in those days in 1960s, right? Because, bro, in 1960s, a lot of third world countries were not that big like how it is right now. Like compared like India and other third world countries, right? So, example, if you're a country and I am a country, right? And I am a first world country and you're a third world country. Now, if I'm showing you that I am capable of going to the moon, which means I have more authority and power than you. So basically trying to build allies also at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. The race for going to the moon between Soviet Union, means Russia, and US was a big factor then. And US that time not being able to complete this, what they said they would be a big embarrassment globally, right? So hoaxing it would make sense.
I know. The video has been paused. Relax. 71% of you has not subscribed. Help us reach 10K till end of this year. So subscribe to Duo Chunky. It helps with the algorithm. And let's jump back to the video. I mean, even if you look at it after 1970s, after that, the last mission to the moon, I'm sure right now, like there are a lot of technologies that have come up where it's easier for a man to go to the moon nowadays. I'm sure it should be compared to 60s and 70s. But why after 70s is completely stopped, right?
Okay, other things about why it is stopped, like US say, we are not going right now because it's very expensive. There were articles and things about this particular trip. The first trip was that there was so much of expenditure for this one trip to go to the moon and back that US could have made over 130 more Harvard universities. That expensive.
Those days around 6.7 billion something John F. Kennedy has spent, right?
A lot, yeah. This part that you said, why they have not been. Okay, their saying is that it's very expensive. They cannot afford to, again, do this much trips back up and down to the moon, especially with the human being. And as you know, US, Russia, India, and China are the only 4 countries to have sent their spaceships or rockets to the moon. But US is the only one to send human beings. Why haven't the other countries been able to send the human beings?
Correct. I mean, like, don't you think they're trying to
They're
portray that?
prepared.
Yeah, they're trying to portray, like you have sent this, like a space shuttle. We're gonna send the human to the moon.
Mhm.
They just want to try to achieve those big dreams. We are the best and the number one in the world.
Yeah. Now that was the first factor why they say US staged this to get the name. The third thing was, have you seen the flag out there?
Yeah.
This was the classic conspiracy thing. The flag,
The flag movement.
yes, when there's no wind. Now the person debunking all this, also one of them said, the top part of the flag, because it's the moon with the pole on top of the flag, there is another pole. So that the flag, there's no wind. So the flag won't be like just down. For the flag to be up and showing that this is the US flag, there's another pole there. Okay, fine. Understood that. That's how it's up there. Then why is the lower part with the wind, going like that?
Yeah, exactly.
So, Elon Musk has missions and plans of sending his space
Okay.
crafts to the moon. Now he says to send his rocket to the moon, there has to be like refueling on the way. And they have to stop at least 9 times to go to the moon and come
Yeah.
back. 9 trips, 9 stoppages to refuel their engines to go up and down. While Apollo 11, with lesser fuel capacity, one shot reached the moon and came back.
They must have taken fucking Rapido or something.
So thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you guys liked it. And tell us what you think. Do comment down below. If it really happened or do you think it was all a hoax? Do like, do share, and do subscribe if you want us to break down more truth versus lies. And we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.